everyone, welcome back to Annabelle Reads Poetry, the show where I read you poetry. On today's episode, I have an extra special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, her.
And then do the intros properly later. See, I'm not prepared and you're not.
I'm also not prepared. Welcome back to Annabelle Reads Poetry, and this is my guest, Farah.
Oh wait, this is actually true.
Yeah.
I clapped. Triggered the thingy.
Ta-da!
Wait. Yeah.
I'll keep doing this the whole video. Ta-da!
I don't know what to do. Ganyan.
Jaran! The Filipino version of tada, by the way, is Jaran!
Oh, true.
What is the Arabic version of that? It's not tada. Is it tada?
I don't know about sound, but like, you don't do this. No, like, hey.
Hey! Okay. Hey!
What do I say? I am not knowledge.
It's okay, I will cut it. I will put all the laughs. I will put Annabelle laughs with Farah.
Maybe we should make a new series truly. Annabelle laughs with
people.
With people. Oh my god, there's so much editing today.
It's okay. I'm used to it. You should see what I do by myself.
Oh, what do you do?
So many bloopers. We're gonna cut that out. If you guys didn't know, this beautiful young lady, girl, woman, person,
human,
amazing, brilliant being is at Learnt Human on Instagram. She has an Instagram dedicated to reviewing literature. What are we reading today?
Oh, sure. What are we reading? We are reading.
Today we are going to be reading from ta-da! The Common.
Wait, what page? Table of contents. Clearly. Trust me. Wait, give me a second.
I found it. So we're going to be reading from this book, and it's Rewa Zeinati's poem called Melh. Water. At the shore we don't build anything. Behind our sunglasses, our eyes dart in every direction. A man carries a sandcastle on his back, a fish. Or is that a tattoo of a fairy tale palace? His arms are full sleeves of ink. Maybe he's been working in the financial district for years. Maybe he's only here for 3 days. In the water, we talk salaries and offices, and how much saltier the sea is compared to ours. Ours. We talk about hunger, the likelihood of lunch. On my left, Burj Al Arab juts forth its belly of glass and steel. My friend is about to lose her bikini top in the mess of waves. It is June. It is October. Sun. The sun glowers, turns the ceiling white. Our skin is taut with fever. We take turns spreading tanning oil. We compare the brands of our inexpensive bottles, SPF ranging from low to 0. The less protection, the better. There is a boast of muscles here, and thin plastic tents, umbrellas of all sizes and traditional saris. Local men in white kandoras and women in long black dresses and veils. Surfers rush into the water and South Asian laborers fully clothed. The beach forbids no one, unlike the city. On either side, police cars are packed and policemen wait inside their cars. Sand. A man wears a suit to the beach. No. A man in a suit walks along the beach. Perhaps that is more accurate. Suddenly, I am knee-deep in politics. Maybe she shouldn't be wearing a bikini revealing her bulging middle, they say. Maybe he should wax the forest of black hairs concealing his entire back. The rest is ordinary. Friday. I tell myself I'll avoid the Friday crowd. Its loudspeaker shout of prayers, its beach cruising cars, its giant tour buses, its boorish curiosity. A strict line divides the sea from the bleak sky of summer, the healthy blue of winter. The whole city waits for this day. As the hum of prayer disappears into the wind, we hurry toward the beach. We soak in what we lack of, natural light and sweat during the working week. Our skin too used to air conditioners and sanitized spaces. Salt. This is the water of the Arabian Sea. Lukewarm in summer and cool in winter, I think of those who have come here to this very spot where I sit and look out into the water, how many languages have been spoken here. Before fabricated prayer, before steel, there is a kind of healing that happens. It transcends the sea minerals or the significance of water. I'm convinced that it's the blend of stories of fishermen and dreamers accumulated over the years that echo in the wind, freeing all of us. Home. A family huddles together at the tip of the shore. They stand fully clothed, with their backs against the beach, and smile to the camera. They stand for a few minutes, taking a few shots, hoping to perfect the moment in this city of light. I walk the length of the shoreline, picking large and small shells off the sand. I wash them in salt water. I carry them home to fill up the sink.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Mashallah, Rewa.
Good job. Mashallah, mashallah.
I actually met Rewa here in Punch like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I think. Yeah, when she used to be here. She's a.
Oh, so she lived here.
She used to live here. Yeah, Punch was like my home base as a poetry group, and that's where I met her. She's like really good friends with Zaina. We love this poem because
it's rooted like in the region.
Yeah.
There are elements of the poem that like you can immediately like visually like imagine.
yeah, I resonate so much with that. Like I know exactly what she's talking about. Like I've seen this. I know this. I live this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also like it extends to like my childhood as well because I grew up in Kuwait, and just in general like this is also really applicable to the rest of the regions. And this hours question mark. Yeah, like I really like that because it really does kind of critique or question, you know, what is ours? Is it ours that we are here? What are we comparing it towards? Homeland, mother country.
Yes. And even that, is that ours?
Yeah.
Also a question mark.
Because that's a whole layer, because we have a lot of people who've just grown up here, and born and raised here, even though they're not. They have different heritages as well. Truly, what this poem like is talking about, or the images that are in this poem, this is what I feel is truly mine.
Yeah.
You know, something that I can claim and understand as something in an environment that I'm very used to and I know. Just especially like also with Friday, you know, it's the loudspeaker shout of prayers.
Yeah.
As the hum of prayer disappears into the wind, we hurry towards the beach, you know. Like that concept of just like Friday is like that everything stops, and you know, because of prayer, and then after prayer ends we just go about now the weekend and do all of that, and it's just also really beautiful.
I love it. I love this poem.
I love
Rewa.
Thank you, Rewa.
Thank you for this poem, Rewa.
Oh, yo, my favorite part is our skin too used to air conditioners and sanitized spaces.
Yeah, we say this while we are in air-conditioned
And
space.
sanitized spaces. Sanitized. Sanitized spaces.
Yes. So the next poem that we're going to be reading is by... Ta-da! She's going to be reading you her poem because that's her poem. And since we have the poet right in our midst...
So this poem is called Friday Morning. Friday morning. The 11 a.m. sky soothes me away from slumber, descending on stairs to meet warm spirits illuminated. Savoring sustenance for the stomach. Freshly fried طعمية بالبقدونس. جبنة بالفلفل وقوطة drizzled in olive oil. عيش بلدي from an Egyptian bakery in Abu Dhabi. Savoring sustenance for the soul. Serenades of melodic nightingales asmar. Solaced. Immersing in fleeting moments of hawa and shuq. In the midst of our words, Halim hums, the words stopped. Silenced. As warm spirits savor the beats of tabla and ri'. The 12 p.m. sky watches my mirrors convene, reminiscing, reflecting. دقنا حلاوة الحب. حفيظ hymns دقناها سوا. Dismayed by tender souls the world has taken, those faded flames cherished. Her mini radio transmitting under floral embroidered pillows, menthol and thread. His ink-stained newspapers piled up, tobacco and pipe. They once enveloped us, cross-legged on the floor, teasing and dotting lovingly. Savoring soft, hearty browns and beiges and tangy reds, greens, yellows in a Cairene flat on the riverside. But we can only stretch our legs as far as our blanket extends. They walk together now, as Teta leans on Ammu, in the kitchen of that Cairene flat, smiling, happy to see me. Might be my imagination running, but I visualized in that ru'ya, Silat Rahim, revitalized. Them here, them there, us here, reunited. Yay!
I am going to steal a word, Cairene.
Cairene.
I'm like, it can be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it.
As a fellow Cairene.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know, I grew up in Egypt. So.
Yeah. So,
Ana
Masriya.
honorary Masriya. That is such a beautiful poem.
yeah, it's really personal to me. That's why it's
Yeah.
also like something I really like to read. And kind of developed because like things unfolded before I wrote this. After I wrote this. So I reworked it to include like new happenings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how vulnerable we're getting on this. It has all the elements of Friday morning for me, which is going around the table with my family, whether in Egypt or here, and just having breakfast together. So Abdul Halim also features here because I like to play him while we're having breakfast, just kind of to like set the mood of, you know, for my family which would be like ayam zaman, you know, like in the olden not on the olden days, like, you know, back when, you know, when we used to listen in the times that were better, I guess, for them. So it just immediately brings them back, especially with my grandmother. She used to every Friday listen to the new song of Kulthum.
Kulthum is a vibe.
It is. She is vibey.
She is all vibes.
She's a boss. She's actually amazing.
But you turned me into listening to Kulthum when I'm writing.
Yeah.
Because I listen usually, like when I write, I listen to Mozart or like any classical music. And then she was like, oh, I do Kulthum when I'm working. Because it's like mostly instrumental, and then you'll hear her. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. And
this works.
Yeah. Because it's like 40-minute songs. Like, and it's repetitive. So you like, you actually, it kind of like you.
It's kind of meditative. Yeah. It's meditative. Yeah. How was the experience of being in Danabel Reads Poetry?
Amazing. I think memorable. I don't know.
Thank you so much to our very first guest.
Yay!
This brilliant human. Please follow her at Learnt Human. That's LEARNT HUMAN on Instagram. And we will see you on the next episode. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Oh, you tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. So she told me, I tell you. Please like, share, subscribe.
That one.
Yes, thank you.